Today we learn some more questions on the section of AP, that is the required terms of AP. Here is a question. In this question you have to divide 32 into 4 terms of AP, in which the product of extreme terms and the product of means terms are in the ratio 7:15. So it is clearly know that the sum of 4 terms of AP is 32. Okay, whenever we divide a certain amount into 2 parts, that means the sum of 2 parts is 32. Here we have to divide for 32 into 4 parts, that means the sum of 4 terms of AP is equal to 32. That point you have to understand first. We already discussed and also I explained how to define the terms which are in even number. When the terms are in even number, we define in such a way, let the terms is equal to, we know the middle 2 terms are A plus D and A minus D, and the next terms A plus 3D, A minus 3D. Okay, this we know already, and the sum of these 4 is 32. So their sum, let me find the sum of these 4 in terms of A and D. So A minus 3D plus the second term A minus D plus the third term A plus D plus the last term, that is A plus 3D. 3D minus D plus D. We remain with 4A. So 4A is equal to 32. Therefore 4A is equal to 32. A is equal to 32 by 4, that is equal to 8. We got the A value. Now by question, let's find the product of the extremes and means and also their ratio. So the product of extremes to the means ratio, the product of extremes in the question, that is A minus 3D, A plus 3D, the product of extremes, that is x minus 3D of x plus 3D, product of extremes, to the product of means, A minus D of A plus D, which is the ratio of 7:7, that is 7 by 15. We know the A value. Here, okay, let me simplify the numerator and denominator by the identity A plus B and A minus B. This is A plus B, A minus B, the product is A square minus B square. The same in the denominator too. So the product of numerator, that is A square minus 3D whole square by A square minus D square, which is 7 by 15. Let me compute this completely. So A square minus 9D square by A square by D square. We have the A value, that is 8 already. Let me substitute 8 in the place of A in my next step. So I continue here. A square, that is 8 square minus 9D square by 8 square minus D square is equal to 7 by 15. 7 by 15. 8 square is 64. 64 minus 9D square by 64 minus D square is equal to 7 by 15. The cross product, 15 64s, 960. So 960 minus 15 nines, 135D square is equal to 764s, 420, 28, 448, 7D square minus 7d square. So minus 135d square plus 7d square is equal to 448 minus 960. Okay, minus 135 plus 7 minus 128d square is equal to minus 960 plus 448. 10 minus 4 8, 5 minus 4 1, 9 minus 4 5. Okay, minus, therefore d square is equal to minus 512 by 128, which goes exactly 4 times. 4 times. So we got d square is equal to 4, whereas d is the root of 4, which is plus or minus 2. Okay. So by taking d positive value, we get 1 AP, and negative value 1 more AP. This is already discussed in the previous questions. For all these questions, we get 2 series of APs, because every time we get a square number at the end, and the square root of any positive number is either positive or negative. So when I take the positive value of d, the series is different, and negative value of d, the AP is different. So this is also an important question. Okay, by using the ratio of the extremes and means, we find the required ratio, so required AP. One more question. In this question, you are given the 3 terms of AP in terms of x. You have to find the value of x. We can answer this question by 2 ways. First way is, let me show some examples here. Suppose an AP is 3, 7, 11. These are the 3 terms of AP. Whenever you are given the 3 terms of AP, the middle term is always the mean of the later 2. The middle term is 7. This is always the mean of these two. What is the mean of 3 and 11? That is 3 plus 11 by 2. That is 14 by 2. That is 7. It is true in all the cases. Okay. So if the terms are A plus D, A plus 2D, so this is the mean of these two. That is A plus 2D by 2. That is 2A plus 2D by 2 in terms of 2 of A plus D by 2. So we get the middle term always. Okay. So we can use this concept, or the common ratio between the any 2 successive terms is same, that is D. So I solve this question by 2 ways. By using the mean concept or using the D concept. First, I solve this question by using the common difference of any 2 terms of AP is same, that is D. Okay. Let me solve the first way, the simple method. AP is equal to 2x, x plus 20 and 3x plus 2. So here A1, the first term is 2x, term 2 is equal to x plus 10, term 3 is equal to 3x plus 2. So common difference between any 2 successive terms is D, that is we know. That is D is equal to A2 minus A1, and this is equal to A3 minus A2. Any 2 consecutive terms, the difference is same. What is A2? X minus x plus 10. So x plus 10 minus what is A1? 2x. It is the same as A3, that is 3x plus 2 minus what is A2? X plus 10. Okay. The difference of A2 minus A1 is same as A3 minus A2. Let me compute. x minus 2x minus x plus 10 is equal to, so here 3x plus 2 minus x minus 10. Simplify the RHS. So 3x minus x, 2x minus 10 plus 2 minus 8. Minus 8. So minus x plus 10. So minus x minus 2x is equal to minus 8. This plus 10 become minus 8, we know. Minus 10. So minus 3x is equal to minus 18. Whereas we get x is equal to 6. X value we got 6 by this way, by taking the common difference of any two successive terms is same. Now the main concept. Solution. AP is equal to the same we copy, that is 2x, x plus 10 and 3x plus 2. So A1, we have to define what is A1, that the first term 2x, second term x plus 10 and the third term is 3x plus 2. So by rule the main concept, A2, the second term is the mean of the first and the next by 2. Okay, what is term 1? 2x. 2x plus what is third term? 3x plus 2. 3x plus 2 by 2. So A2 is equal to x plus 10. So x plus 10 is equal to 5x plus 2 by 2. When I go for cross product, x plus 10 is, 2 times of x plus 10 is 5x plus 2. I continue here. 2 times of x plus 10 is 5x plus 2. 5x plus 2. So 2x plus 20 is equal to 5x plus 2. So 2x plus 5x as minus 5x is equal to 2 plus 20 as minus 20. So here minus 3x is equal to minus 18 again. So x is minus 18 by minus 3, which is 6. Okay. The same question can be solved by two ways. One is by taking the common difference of any two successive terms is same, or by taking the main concept. Both types are very important, and this is also an important solved question. That's one more question. Here is the third question. In this question you are given the sum of the three terms and the product of the first and third is more than the second term by 6. What is the AP? We know when the sum three terms are given in the AP, we know how to define. Okay. Let's define the three unknown terms, that is the required terms of AP. Let the terms is equal to A plus D, A minus D. This is the way you have to define when the terms are odd series. You are given the sum of three terms, that is the sum of these three. So their sum, that is A minus D plus A plus D. Let's solve minus D plus D. You remain with 3A, which is equal to 21. Therefore 3A is equal to 21, whereas A we get 7. Okay. Now let's get the product of the first and third. So term 1 into term 3. What is the term 1? A minus 1. Term 3 is A plus D. The product of these two. So A minus D of A plus D, which in the form of A plus B of A minus B. So we can write the product of A square minus B square. That is A square minus D square, which is the product of the first and third. But by question This is 6 more than the second term. 6 more than the second term. Therefore, by question, therefore, or we can say the difference of the product and the second term is 6. But which is greater, the product or the second term? Students often confuse here. Which term to be copied first, the product or the second term? Read the question. The product is more than the second term. Product is more means this to be written first. So, a square minus d square minus the second term is 6. Okay. You know the value of a, that is 7. Substitute 7 throughout. So 7 square minus d square minus 7 is equal to 6. So 49 minus d square minus 7 is equal to 6. 49 minus 7. 42 minus d square is equal to 6. So minus d square is equal to 6 minus 42. So minus d square is equal to minus 36. So d square is 36. Then d is the root of 36, that is plus or minus 6. Okay. From here you know how to write the AP. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe to my channel and also press the bell button so that whenever I upload a video you get a notification for the same. Thank you for watching.